Hi guys, I'm back with another process video. This one is called Happy Moment. I made this in February, early part of February, and this is layout number 20 of my 100 layout goal for this year of 2018. I started with the Samey Tangerine Swan paper. It's from the On a Whim paper stack, and I'm also using the Maggie Holmes Gather paper. It is fussy cut flowers that you'll see pretty soon. And I used this like old ledger paper, and actually I can't remember where that is from. I think it might be crepe paper. I think it says on there. This black and white is probably also from Maggie Holmes. At any rate, it's from my stash, and it's probably one of those, either a 6x. I know it's a 6x6 for the ledger, and then the black and white is probably from Maggie Holmes. So here I also cut out these frames, and they're from the Maggie Holmes Gather collection, I believe. And I wanted, this is my nephew, Noel, and they are at a park in Texas, somewhere in Fort Worth, and he's taking a look at the swans and feeding them something. And here are these, I put the frames down, and I also used some Recollections La Petites from Paper Studio. That's that rosette up on the top right hand corner. I used some Dear Lizzie, some of the, from one of her sticker books. And these tickets are also from Maggie Holmes, and I did a lot of distressing on them. I hole punched the edges so that they can look like tickets, and I also punched stars on them so that they gave it a look of like they went to a fair or they paid passage to go to this park or something or another. I wanted it to have some sort of whimsy, or tickets remind me of going to fairs, and they remind me of childhood. And so I thought this was a cute idea, a nice touch, because it is going to have a lot of florals, but it is a boy, and I just wanted kind of that soft, I don't want to say ethereal, but maybe ethereal. Am I using it wrong? I don't know. I like the look of it for sure, and I especially like the fact that I used several different punches. I used a handheld punch, a star punch, and I used another one by Jenny Bolin from Fiskars. That was an older punch, a border punch. That also gave it a kind of ticket look. Here I took out another 6x6 page, and I fishtailed that one. And I'm using paper tape because I'm almost running out of my ATG gun tape. I am down to the last roll, and I love using my ATG. I don't know when I'm going to buy some more, and I'm kind of, along with using my stash, I am trying to use up my glues, and I do have quite a bit of liquid glue, and so I'm hoping that by trying to force myself not to buy any more ATG gun tape, I can use up my glue. So this process went by really quickly. It is only 5 minutes long, but it took me about 2 hours to finish. Here I'm using this Martha Stewart marker, and these are really old. I got them at Michael's, and it's called an opaque marker, and it was in gold. So I was at the last end of it, and I still kind of don't want to throw it away. I colored it in, and I'm glad that I used that piece of paper because I noticed that it was leaking out, and so I just punched a bunch of glue, as you can see, onto that paper, and I used the remnant or the excess paint to just paint along without having to push the tip so that the paint would come out. I also used these color shine sprays by, I almost said Martha Stewart, but it's Heidi Swapp, in the black velvet and also the gold lame. And I also end up pulling out a Dilutions spray ink in the black because the black velvet ended up looking, oh no, I didn't use the black velvet. I used a tinsel since I wanted to kind of bring out the gray in his sweater. And then I used the black Dilution spray from Ranger, I think. And that's pretty much gonna do that's going to be the end of it. Those stickers are from Dear Lizzie. They're called Charm, so I guess they're from the Lucky Charm collection a way back. I'm trying to use them up, and this was another way that I could use them. They were getting lost in the color that they were, and so I liked the fact that the marker worked and they look super shiny in person. And that's the end of it. Here are some close-up pictures of the layout. Here's a little bit of video, and then I'm going to show you pictures. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. I've seen that I've had quite a couple of new subscribers. Thank you for watching, and thanks to my older subscribers too for staying. And we will see you in the next process video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, so that it can help promote my video and other people can see these kind of videos if that's what they like to see. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye!